Today is Friday, January 12th, and I'm just wondering exactly who are these Packers that are coming to AT&T Stadium Sunday for a playoff game?
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
What's damaged your roof? Hail, water, wind, maybe just age? Oh Hail Roofing is where to turn. They've provided the best options, advice, and solutions, be it residential or commercial. For more than a decade now, you can trust Oh Hail to restore your property expertly. Oh Hail. That's OHHHAIL. OHail.com. With seasonings, there seem to be so many, and then they just sit in your spice cabinet forever. That's not true of Goodness Steak seasoning. I know the name steak suggests that it's very good on steak, which it is, but Goodness Steak seasoning is so versatile. Use it on veggies, burgers, soups, even popcorn. Get it by going to the website bringthetasty.com. Goodness, this seasoning is good. The NFL playoffs are here, Dallas versus Green Bay in round one. Now, Dallas is supposed to be here. This is their third straight 12-win regular season victory total. But Green Bay, they're not supposed to be here. Seattle? Yeah. Minnesota? Yeah. New Orleans? Yeah. They probably all think they should be here, but they're not. Green Bay is the youngest team in the National Football League. Ponder that for a moment. Younger than Houston? Younger than Carolina? Yes. Now, on Sunday, Green Bay will have only 3 rookies in its starting lineup. And by the way, that includes their leading receiver, Jalen Reed. But their roster has an almost incomprehensible 15 rookies on it. The most experienced starting offensive lineman is John Runyon, and he's been in the league only 4 years. Green Bay was not supposed to be here, given all these kids, and also given that this is the first year starting for quarterback Jordan Love, who, by the way, just happened to finish second to Dak Prescott in touchdowns thrown this year. And then Green Bay encountered all these injuries. Star runner Aaron Jones missed 6 games. Their best wide receiver, Christian Walker, missed 8 games. And by the way, still caught 5 touchdown passes on the season. Their number 1 tackler, Quay Walker, he missed 3 games. Starting rookie tight end Luke Musgrave, he missed 6 games. Linebacker Devondre Campbell, a really good player, still 5th in tackles on this team, missed 6 games. Starting safety Darnell Savage missed 7. Starting cornerback Rasul Douglas missed 10. And their very best offensive lineman, David Bakhtiari, he was lost for the season to injury. But on Sunday, only Bakhtiari and Douglas will not play against the Cowboys. There are loads of year-long statistics to quote in this matchup, but honestly, I don't think that matters as much as how are these teams playing right now. For example, for the Cowboys, they wiped out poor Washington last Sunday, but the 3 weeks before that, against Buffalo, Miami, and Detroit, their offense created only 10, 20, and 19 points. Way, way below their regular season output. For the Packers, their defense seems so vulnerable early. But in the last 12 games, only Tampa and, puzzlingly, Carolina have gotten to 30. None of the other 10 Packer opponents in those dozen games have scored more than 24. And weirdly, Green Bay averages more points per game on the road than they do at home. And one more strange note. With Love in his first season starting and that star offensive lineman Bakhtiari gone for the year, Green Bay has still only allowed 30 sacks on the season, and they've gotten 45. And no Green Bay runner or wide receiver has reached 800 yards this season. Gracious. And Dallas has some obvious advantages. Dallas at home has outscored their 8 opponents this year 37-16. Yikes. They've won 16 in a row on this field. They score on 50% of their drives for the entire season. That's out the roof in the NFL. And also, Dallas consumes more clock time per drive than any other team in the NFL. And one more thing about Green Bay. They're 31st in the NFL in interceptions, seeming to indicate that they're not going to get many, if any, turnovers from the Cowboys on Sunday. The supposed drama of this weekend is head coach Mike McCarthy going against the Green Bay team he coached for years and years and years and took to a winning Super Bowl. But Coach McCarthy wants no part of that story. And you know what? It's an old story anyway. It's years and years old. The storyline for the heavily favored Cowboys on Sunday is simple. They want to make sure that once this playoff game is over, that young Green Bay Packer team who shouldn't be here isn't here anymore.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, by Oh Hell Roofing, and by Goodness Steak Seasoning.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. If you enjoyed it, please hit follow. Then each episode every weekday will be delivered straight to you. And if we might ask one more favor, please share it with friends. I'm Norm Hitzges, and every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.